Hello everyone, welcome to the Learning URL. In this video, we'll be installing a virtual machine on our computer. Before installing a virtual machine, let's look at the benefits of the virtual machine. So, what are the benefits? So the first benefit is that you can have multiple operating systems on the same machine, meaning that you can have multiple types of operating software on the same machine. These operating systems include Windows, Linux, Mac OS, etc. So you can have a lot of them on the same machine without so it will save you a lot of money. You don't have to buy another computer or anything. Second advantage, if your machine has a processing problem, meaning that if your machine cannot process huge files or crashes while processing a lot, then the virtual machine can help, because even if the virtual machine crashes, your computer is going to remain safe. Third advantage is isolation of resources. So the isolation of resources part is very important, because if any one of the virtual machines get impacted, your other machines are not going to get impacted. They're going to stay the same. Also, safer for computer use, because as I mentioned before, for isolation of resources, your computer is not going to get affected if your virtual machine gets affected. So if you use your virtual machine, your computer will remain safe. It's also used widely for cloud softwares and many other programs nowadays, because in computer science, the resource and the memory and the CPU you require for any computer is big, and the processing should be very fast. So people prefer to use virtual machines for cloud softwares and other programs. Also, I'll be using the virtual machine in some of my later videos. So it'll be good if you have the virtual machine already installed. Okay, so let's begin. First, we'll open the virtual machine VirtualBox link. So it's virtualbox.org/wiki/downloads. I'll also put it in the description, so look at the description if you want to look at the link again. But again, this is the link, not downloads, the whole link. Okay. Now, it'll show you the latest package, so that's 6.1.16. You should download the latest package for your time. Right now, as of now, it's 6.1.16 for me. But whatever your latest package is, you can download that. Okay, so now you have to click on whatever operating system you are. So if you're Mac OS, then you click OS X. If you're Solaris, then Solaris. If you're Windows, then Windows. I'm Windows, so I will click the Windows thing. Okay, and then always open when done. So while it opens, if you don't have enough memory for the 103 MB of the new files, you can go for previous builds, old builds. They're basically the old versions, and then you can download those, because those have less, what do you call it? And they require less space. So I'll only recommend you do that only if you have less space. Okay, now that it's started, we just click next. You don't care about the top part, just the bottom part. See, the location. Is the location fine for you? If it is, continue. Or if it's not, then click on browse and change it. Now there are some options. It depends on you. I would select 1, 2, and 4. 3 is kind of optional, because it's just really optional, but I'll just check it for now. So next, it will always show like this warning, but don't worry about the warning, because sometimes the warnings are false alarms. Click yes, and now it says ready to install, and we will start installing. So this is installing. Okay, it takes some time. In between, it's gonna ask us for some permissions, and before it starts, it's also gonna ask us for some permissions. So let's see. Also, I don't know how OS X does it, but okay, now let's just delete the topic for some time. So it will ask you, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? And just click yes, because that's the virtual machine thing. Wait a second, here. And then now it's gonna ask you again after some time. It's not asking me, because I already have pre-designed settings that allow me to have it. But it's gonna ask you again to do something. Okay, and then it's gonna start. Okay, now this checkbox, if you want to start it right away, you can start it right away, or else I'll just start it right away to show you. So finish. Now it's gonna open the VirtualBox. Also, if you can access the VirtualBox here. Okay, so here the VirtualBox is. I'll full screen it. So this is how your VirtualBox should look like. We'll discuss how to use this VirtualBox in other videos. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.